Hello my dear friends, and today we continue to work with the rule of 11th house of horoscope. Look, we almost finished already Natal Chart lessons. This is fantastic. Okay, ruler of 11th will be the planet ruler of the sign where your 11th house of horoscope starts. Have a look. Where cuspid, where the beginning of 11th house starts, in what sign? The ruler of the sign will be the ruler of 11th house. And 11th house is responsible for free spirit, for revolution spirit, for being friends with everyone, for being able to contact masses of people, to inspire other people with the same ideas, to be working in some creative group with other people on democratic way of relationship, so to say. So it's the ability to be merged into some collective project, so to say, where many people are working on, yeah? So it's not like being someone absolutely different and doing everything by your own. No, it's being able to work with the team, yeah? It's Aquarius's energies. It's Aquarius's kingdom. Aquariuses are, they don't care about material things. They're caring about future, developing future projects, dreaming about future breakthrough, being friends with everyone and doing something for society for the better, making some reforms, breaking traditions already set already in society and doing something new, doing something different way. This is Aquarius energies. So today we are working for next position for the ruler of 11th house of horoscope. Is 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th house of horoscope in your natal chart. Let's start. Ruler of 11 in 5th house of horoscope in your natal chart. What it will be like for you. Look, 11th house is revolution spirit, freedom spirit, is coming to the house of joy of life, of love affairs, of creation, of kids. This is 5th house of horoscope. You know what it will be like. Of course, you want free love, love without restriction. There is no any traditions, any rules or whatever, just free love in any possible way. Also, you don't want any restrictions, any instructions in this matter of love, yeah? You don't want to obey any rules here. You do this your way, and you don't want any traditional marriages or what is acceptable, what is not acceptable, what is appropriate, what is not appropriate. You just hate all traditions, all rules, all instructions. You do this absolutely freely and in every way. But the great thing that there is some kind of romantic attachment to your friends as well. So you can pick up love from circle of your friends and vice versa. Your ex-lovers stay in your friends circle all the time. So friends, 11th house of horoscope and 5th house of horoscope lovers, they are merging with each other, and this is fantastic, I guess. Also, you strive for this freedom in creation, and this is the most beautiful thing about this position. Ruler of 11th house in 5th house of horoscope. 5th house, it's any kind of creation, songwriting, dancing, being on the stage, writing poems, writing whatever. You may be a screenwriter, you might be a poems writer or whatever. You might create in any absolutely way, and you don't want any restrictions here, any rules. You are just so productive in creations, yeah? You're striving for freedom, not only romantic matter, but in creativity. And you have it's just a must, yeah? You have to give all your dreams, all your plans, all your creativity, urge a go. Doesn't matter what it is, like creating musical, creating show, making band group, making dancing school, making sport club, making training studio, making song recording studio. Whatever you are doing in creative field, you must give it a go, okay? All your 100% of this, because it's you who is the center of creative group. Yeah, you're inspiring other people. You can organize other people to make this project fulfilled, and you will do this your way. You are generating ideas non-stop. You are precious here, okay? You are really, really precious. Your creative mind, you are inventor in all business of creation, so to say. I mean, making new things in art, in music, in everything. Also, in minus, when a ruler of 11th house in 5th house of horoscope in hard aspects from other planets, what it will be? Love without restrictions might get chaotic. So it's just like love affairs everywhere. You just don't even remember the names of your lovers or something like this. So it's chaos in this sector. The most painful here is that children appear from this love affairs, and children are growing out of marriage, so they're not protected anyhow whatsoever. You have a lot of children everywhere, absolutely, and you don't know even about them. And this is the tragedy. This is the tragedy about here. Also, it might be like 5th house of horoscope. It's parties, it's leisure, it's pleasure of life, etc., etc. So, in minus, when 11th house of horoscope, I mean rule of 11 comes into 5th in hard aspects from other planets, it might be like you just want parties, parties, parties all year round. There is no any place of work or any responsibilities to fulfill or whatsoever. There is no any serious work to be done, because you are just immersing yourself into parties, parties non-stop, pleasure non-stop, and that's it. So you can imagine how you're wasting your resources, your energy, your life on what exactly. Yeah. What else might be done? Here, it might be the case like your kids love this freedom spirit, so to say, and they have zero discipline at all, so you can't influence them anyhow. You can't raise them the way you want them to be raised, because they just don't respect any rules, instructions, or whatsoever. They don't obey, and without this, it's not actually easy to develop a child properly. So it might be the case that you have very hard relationship with your kids because there is no any discipline, okay, there, and it's difficult to raise them in the way you want them to be raised. Well, I always repeat, every hard aspect can be released. We can work on the qualities of planets on the both side of hard aspect, yeah, and we can release the tension between them. Everything in our hands. The most hard aspects actually can be put into constructive way, because it's a lot of energy there, yeah, even if it's Mars and Pluto, it's a huge piece of energy, it's a huge potential. You just have to know how to put this in creative way, yeah, and everything in your hands. And astrology is fantastic helper here, because it's just showing the way what to do about this and that in order to prevent ugly situation in your life and put huge source of energy in constructive way. Well, and we are going to the next position. A ruler of 11th comes to 6th house of horoscope in your natal chart. What it might be? Spirit of freedom comes at your workplace. 6th house is Virgo area. it's our work, it's our health. The good thing about this, that you dream in very practical way. Whatever you dream, you put immediately into realization on practical, pragmatic way, how to make money on this, on that project. Because it's earth element, yeah? Virgo. Earth is money. I want money from this and that project. And what's wrong with this? Nothing wrong, absolutely. It's not utopic plans. They are put into realization level to instruct to make money on this project, and this is good. So your motto is one bird in hand, much better than two in the bush. So, and this is your motto here. So you are dreaming in very pragmatic way. You are not dreaming high there, yeah, to change the society for the better, whatsoever. No, you are dreaming about very practical things, and you put them into realization immediately, and you get the practical result very quickly. And this is good. And this is good. Also, long-term plans. When you dream about really long-term plans, must be carefully and very thoroughly thought through, yeah? Every step, every details of this, okay? Also, the great thing about this position, that you are making friendship with all your colleagues that you are working with, and this is absolutely fantastic about this position. You are friends with all the people you work, yeah? And also great thing that you try to make some good reforms at your working place. So you are optimizing the working process. You find a new approach to make this task or that task, to make the process more efficient, and the result is more bigger and stable, so to say. And this is good. This is very good. Also, you might work in several places at the same time, and also your work might be connected to the working with the mass of people, with the great amount of people. It may be internet project, or you might be in some social organization, or you might be in some even government group or whatsoever, some in administrative block of government or whatsoever. So because 11th house of horoscope is other people, huge amount of other people and social activities. So this might be the case of your workplace. In minus, when ruler of 11 in 6th house of horoscope in hard aspects from other planets, you have unpredictable relationship with your work colleague. Remember, 11th house of horoscope is spontaneity. It's something unpredictable. It's Uranus territory. It's Aquarius kingdom. So everything is urgently unexpected in some spontaneous way. So your relationship with work colleagues might be this way, some unpredictable movement, so to say. And also there is no stability at your workplace. This might be in minus. Well, and we are going to the next position, ruler of 11 in 7th house of horoscope. 7 is our partnership. It's me and other people, but it's not masses of people, yeah? It's more about tete-a-tete partnership, because it's a Libra kingdom, so to say, yeah? It's always balanced, supposed to be, yeah? First of all, we think about 7th house of horoscope. It's partnership, it's marriage, but it might be any business partnership at all, yeah? Or it might be me and my, for example, client, me and my customer. So it might be consultancy business, it might be like legal advice, it might be absolutely any trading as well, when I'm contacting all possible customers as well. So it's other people, even fans, even haters, even our opponents, even our competitors. It's other people and my relationship with them. So it's 7th house of horoscope. So when ruler of freedom house, yeah, comes into 7th house of horoscope. What it might be the case here? You might find your spouse from the circle of your friends. Very, very possible. So your spouse actually is like your friend, first of all, yeah? Secondly, you are making friends with all the partners you have. So it doesn't matter what partnership, if even it's me and my client work, yeah? For example, I'm consultant, I'm astrologer. I'm making friends with my clients. So this is the case. So friends are becoming your partners, and your partners are becoming your friends. So this is very, very strange circle of life, but somehow you're making friends with everyone, even your potential clients. Somehow you are trying to make a friendship with them. But it's always two, yeah? It's always two in the balance, like Libra, you know what it is. Like scale, basically, yeah? This is the symbol of Libra. When you're going into a group of people, when you don't know anybody else yet, you are trying to find someone and you try to make relationship with him, like tete-a-tete relationship immediately, like making partnership in group of people that you don't know yet. So it's like making this tete-a-tete relationship immediately, partnership immediately with someone. Also, you want to be something different in group of people. 11th house of horoscope, it's being eccentric, it's making epatage, it's being something different and do something in different way, not in traditional way like others used to. Okay, so you might be that person who is always asking troubles, okay, because you are doing this in different way, you are behaving in eccentric way, whatever. You just want to be different, you just want to be recognized, you just want to be noticed and attract everybody's attention. So being this kind of person who is asking for troubles, yeah, it's always like being utmost outcry of all the group, yeah. And eventually some of your friends might turn into enemies, yeah. It might happen because you want to be, you know, attract the whole attention to yourself, yeah. Yes, some friends might not like this, and some friends might turn into enemies, but life is always in circle like this. The strange thing about life, that there will be circumstances in your life that even enemies might turn into friends. Like vice versa situation. Friends are coming into enemies group, and someone from enemy comes into some kind of relationship, partnership with you. So life will be putting you in the situation when your ex-enemy turns into your partner. You find somehow compromise for your relationship, for your partnership, and this ex-enemy might even turn into friend one day. That's how strange life is for you. It's not for everyone else, for you, with the ruler of 11th house of horoscope in 7th house of horoscope. That's what it can be. What else? What else? Yes, as I said already, 11th house of horoscope, it's a revolution spirit. So you try to put these reforms in every group of people you are joining, yeah? And you try to put some reforms and not to obey any rules in every your partnerships, so to say. Even in your marriage, you try to make marriage your own way, not traditional way. You don't want to control people, to, you know, to dominate or to dictate or whatsoever. There is no anything like this in your partnership, because it's freedom spirit. 11th house of horoscope, it's being friends, it's ideas exchange on democratic way. Nobody is dictating anyone there, okay? We are inspiring each other, yes, but we are not manipulating, we are not dictating here. And this is the beauty of 11th house of horoscope. And when it comes to 7th house of horoscope, our partnership, the beauty of democratic relationship is coming to all your partnership. And this is the beauty of this position. The only but is, remember, 7th house of horoscope, it's not only our partners, it's our enemies as well, yeah? So, in minus, when ruler of 11th house of horoscope, in 7th house of horoscope with hard aspects from other planet, it might be the case that you fall down publicly. I mean, it's scandalous fall down, okay? It's some big public scandal connected to you. So please be vigilant here. If we know that it might happen, we know how to prevent this. We work on the every tense aspect between two planets in natal chart, depending on characteristic of these planets, at what signs they are, and characteristic of the same planet. I mean, we will be working with Venus and with Pluto in different way, yeah? Okay, profession-wise, you are just incredible propaganda man. You know how to make PR companies. You know how to make the most beautiful advertising whatsoever. So you are the best in all the propaganda center, advertising sector, PR companies, you know, all mass media work is yours. You know how to do this. You know the rules, and you know how to break these rules and to do this your way. You're absolutely wonderful, inspiring others way. Well, and we are coming into our last position for today. 11th house of horoscope comes into 8th house of horoscope. So it's Aquarius coming to visit Scorpio kingdom, so to say. 8th house of horoscope is Scorpio energy, and all the rules about Scorpio kingdom are very strict here, yeah? You know who is Scorpio. It's never straightforward. It's always some challenging situation. It's always crisis and force majeure situation. So when ruler from 11th house of horoscope comes to 8th house of horoscope, friends might give you force majeure situation, might give you crisis situation in life. They might cause these problems in your life, these challenging points in your life somehow, yeah? Your friendship will be put to the test all the time. So you will be always, is it my friend or not? And do you remember Scorpio attitudes? It's always either you're my friend, either you're my enemy. There is nothing between, yeah? There is only black or white. There is no gray color here either. So it's very strict categorization, yeah? And this categorical attitudes towards life. Either you're mine, either off you go. I don't need you at all in my life. That's it. That's it. So that's how you will treat your friends. Either 100% of commitment, either you're a betrayer, you're a traitor, off you go. I don't need you in my life, yeah? So your friendship will be tested, that's for sure. But despite all this, you are unique. And you know why? Because 11th house of horoscope, it's making project for future of the whole humanity, yeah? And you are able to fulfill the most difficult projects at all. No one else has guts for this. You do. You are able to fulfill really difficult projects, okay? And it's not about only yourself, it's about the group of people you are responsible for. And you are able to even persuade powerful people to help you in difficult situations, so you are able to organize the powerful of this world to support you in this or that project, to get this done, to get this fulfilled, to put this into reality. And this is absolutely unique feature of character of yours. Okay, please know this. Yeah. Also, you never stop working on yourself, on self-perfection, on self-growth, on self-development and self-empowering. So you want to be better, stronger, more powerful in every way, absolutely in every way. And this is great, of course. And of course, your main interest will be, what is Scorpio ruling? Big money. Investment business, banking sector, insurance businesses, whatever. You are able to rule really huge business because you know how to rule money of others, and you know how to inspire them, to hold their attention, to manipulate them, to eat their brains, basically, because it's Scorpio. They are fantastic psychologists, okay? They know how to manipulate others' opinions, to manipulate others' brain. So, questions of big businesses, big money, power over people, manipulating people's consciousness, brains. These are the questions of the utmost interest for you, yeah? You might manage quite a huge business, and you know this, yeah? In minus, when ruler of 11th house of horoscope, in 8th house of horoscope, in hard aspects from other planets, all your plans that you are working with are not coming into realization. Somehow, too many challenges, too many tests on the way, you can't come through, okay? So you put huge effort in some plans and they're not coming into realization. Too many challenges, too many crises to survive. That's what happens in hard position when ruler of 11 in 8th house of horoscope with hard aspects from other planets. But again, I repeat, astrology will help you to work on this, how to get through. We just need to release the tension between two planets, okay? Some work to be done depending on characteristic of the planets. You can prevent the situation. You can get the success, okay? You can be a huge success here because the power of your position, 11th house in 8th house of horoscope, is tremendous, okay? It's position of ruling the huge mega holdings, be in government, be president or whatever, to rule big businesses, connecting money, connecting, ruling other people, managing even countries, economies of the countries, etc. I'm Astrology Marina Magra. If you need my help, you know where to find me. All the details underneath this video. I'm not selling only myself. If you need astrology help, go find a good astrology. He or she will help you to see the things clearly, yeah? In Natal Chart, everything is mapped, basically. It's like a contract. You are signing what you are coming for into this life. And every Natal chart is unique. Every position of planet and influences between them, they are making who you are. And this organization of the planets, this screenshot, so to say, is unique for every one of you, because even twins are born from the same mom and the same geographical place with the same date, of course, but maybe between them 10 minutes when they come out from mom, yeah, basically. It might be already different houses of horoscope, and it will be different energy, so their characters will be different, believe or not. So every natal chart is unique, yeah, depending on date, of birth, time of birth, exact time of birth, and of course geographical position. My dears, astrology is proving again and again on my practice that it's working 100%. Please try to learn just a little bit at least. And I'm giving you free lessons here, okay? I'm not selling my courses or whatsoever. Just come to my videos and learn this. Thank you for watching. I'm Astrology Marina Magram, always at your service. Bye for now. And it will be great if you give me a like, subscribe on my channel, and leave some comments here just to support my work. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.